If you're a coach, consultant, author, or expert and can't generate 5, 10, 20, or even 30 new high-ticket clients every single month on demand and with predictability, then you'll soon go out of business. Your big dreams will become a nightmare. Family and friends will laugh at you and your reputation will be dragged into the mud. This video explains why, plus how to turn things around and accelerate the growth of your business. But first, I have a quick question for you. Are you a grinder or a rainmaker? You see, in the publishing, consulting, and coaching business, I'm sure you've noticed that people fall into one of these two categories. 1. Grinders. People who make some money sometimes and no money most of the time, or who spend way too much time making too little. 2. Rainmakers. People who are absolutely crushing it, making more and more money and spending less and less time. Again, the question is, are you a grinder or a rainmaker? If you are a coach, consultant, author, or expert and can't generate 5, 10, 20, or even 30 new high-ticket clients every single month on demand and with predictability, then you belong to the category of grinders. Maybe you were told that if you have a book, then business will flow to you. And so you've spent months writing and publishing your book, hoping you'll get thousands of people to buy it every month so that you'll be able to impact people's lives and make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, or even $50,000 per month. Travel the world speaking and sharing your message. Go on exotic vacations. Live in the house of your dreams. Spend quality time with family, friends, and loved ones. Live a legacy. And live the life of your dreams. And now that dream seems like it's never going to happen anytime soon. Or maybe you have an amazing product, a coaching program, or a done-for-you service to share with people in businesses that can impact their lives and businesses so that you can continue doing what you love and live the life of your dreams. And now, that dream is turning into a nightmare because you can't get a predictable stream of high-paying clients coming in every month. Each day, experimentation, hope, and determination meet the cold, harsh reality of no new clients coming in, or at best, a few clients that can't drive the business forward. If you don't get a new client today, this week, or this month, you're hoping you may get them tomorrow, next week, or next month. In other words, your entire business strategy is based on hope. Your cash flow is very unsteady and dwindling most of the time. And you have what my mentor Dan Kennedy refers to as episodic income events. You know what I mean. 1 month, your income is up, and the next month, it's down, and the next few months, it's accidentally up again. You can't predict how many clients you're going to get next month and exactly what your cash flow will be. Every month, you're looking to pull a new rabbit out of the hat to get some new clients to cover your rent or make payroll, and thoroughly thinking out a plan B that involves getting another credit card if things don't work out well. And you're wondering, what am I doing wrong? Why am I putting all this effort and energy into my business, but it's never going forward? Well, I'll tell you what the problem is in the next few minutes. My name is Brian Adams, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Exponential Growth Funnels. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share exactly how my colleague and business partner, Sylvester Congo, the founder and CEO of Exponential Growth Funnels, has installed predictable systems for generating 5, 10, 20, even 30 new high-ticket clients every single month, both for his business and for his clients' businesses, and how you can do the same. But first, let me tell you about what I think is the biggest secret on earth when it comes to growing any business. I call it the 5 steps to exponential business growth. If you don't know what exponential business growth is, it is basically shortcutting the normal growth cycle of a business. It's growing a business at warp speed. If you've been searching for a system that can enable boatloads of your ideal clients to find you, buy your services or programs, and become raving fans while doing business with you, and all this happening very fast, then you want to pay very close attention to what I'm about to reveal to you in this video. Because this is probably the biggest, most closely guarded secret that every 800-pound gorilla business uses to dominate their markets. Every fast-growing and competition-crushing business uses a variation of this 5-step exponential growth system that I'm about to share with you. Companies like McDonald's, Starbucks, Home Depot, everybody that's come in and just annihilated an entire industry and taken it over as their own has used, or still uses, a variation of this basic 5-step system to do just that. And every Rainmaker coach or consultant uses it to exponentially grow their business, make more money, and get more free time. They don't teach it to you in school or in your average kind of business seminar. Nobody does. Nobody wants to share this with you. It is the same system that has helped many little startups go from a no-name to the household name in their markets. You see, if you don't have this kind of system in place in your business, then your competitors who do will kick your butt out of business. This system enables its owners to dominate their market by giving them the ability to acquire customers at a price that their competitors cannot afford. And in business, with the ever-rising cost of advertising, he who can spend the most to acquire a customer will always win. If you're not bringing in a steady or increasing stream of new high-ticket clients every month, you won't be able to have enough cash flow and profits to meet up with the increasing cost of advertising and customer acquisition. And so, as time goes by, soon you'll be kicked out of business by your competitors who have an exponential growth system installed in their businesses and who have an ever-increasing ability to acquire new high-ticket customers at warp speed. The next thing you know, you'll start wondering if you're in the wrong business, because you'll be working so hard and making less and less money. You won't be able to pay the bills and grow your business. Even the few customers you have will likely experience a poor level of service because it takes money in the form of great profits and positive cash flow to create a great customer service experience for your customers. And before you know it, your customers will be complaining and writing negative reviews about you and your services and dragging your good reputation into the mud. And if you continue struggling in your business, there'll soon come a point where you'll be so stuck financially, your friends and family will notice your financial stress and hardship. And some of them will start saying, "I told you this crazy big dream of yours won't work." You don't want that to happen to you, do you? So please pay close attention here as I walk you through this 5-step exponential growth system. The main goal of this system is to convert cold prospects to high-paying clients. Cold prospects are people who've never known or heard of you and your products and services before. And so, the whole process is based on our ability to build increasing levels of trust throughout the system, from start to finish. Step 1 of this system is something we call the pre-frame bridge. The pre-frame bridge is a way to create just enough trust for someone to be comfortable to give you their name and email address. A pre-frame bridge may be a simple email, a blog post, or a quiz that leads a prospect to a lead capture page. An example of a pre-frame bridge is all what happened before you landed on this website and put your name and email to get access to this case study video. Maybe you received an email from us. Maybe you received a LinkedIn message from Sylvester. Maybe you received a letter in your mailbox from us. Or maybe you saw our ad on Facebook and clicked on it. That email or LinkedIn message or letter in the mail or Facebook ad is what I refer to as a pre-frame bridge. And that's step 1. And it's a very crucial step to prepare the prospect for step number 2. The pre-frame bridge must be designed and written in such a way that creates enough desire and trust for the prospect to be ready to give you their personal information when they arrived at step 2 of the system. The second step to the system is something we call the lead magnet. Basically, the lead magnet is simply getting people to raise their hand and say that they are interested in whatever it is that you do. You've probably seen this on most websites online, and you probably have it on your own website too. It's usually a form that you can fill out and give your email or your phone number or mailing address. There is usually a bribe there that they give you in exchange for your contact information. The bribe can be in form of a free report or free video or some key information that the prospect really needs. Let me give you a good example of a lead magnet. If someone has a carpet cleaning business, they can offer a lead magnet in the form of a free report that says, "Warning, don't hire a carpet cleaner until you have read this report about all the tricks and scams that are going on within the carpet cleaning industry." Anyone looking to hire a carpet cleaner wants to be sure that they are not hiring the wrong guy. And so they'll be interested in such a lead magnet. Also, by getting their contact information, you have the possibility to sell to them over time. A lot of people make a huge mistake. They do all this amazing work either through advertising or word of mouth or through a YouTube video or blog post and bring people to their website, and then the people come and click around with nothing to capture their contact information, and then they leave. What a waste of time and money. Okay, that's step number 2 of the process. Now we'll move on to step number 3, the tripwire offer. This is the biggie. This is the linchpin of the exponential growth system. This is what separates those businesses that are just getting clients from those that are getting clients and crushing the competition at the same time. The tripwire is probably the most misunderstood element to most winning marketing campaigns and most competition-crushing businesses. People that come into any given market or industry and completely dominate, destroy the whole market, and crush their competitors do this by implementing some sort of a tripwire offer. Let me explain what a tripwire offer is. Have you ever wondered why some big-name authors, coaches, consultants, and experts are giving away their books for free and asking you to pay just the shipping? That's a tripwire offer right there. Here's an example. It's a Facebook ad from Frank Kern, world-renowned internet marketing guru, giving away his amazing book for free. All you have to do to get the book is cover the small shipping fee of $7. Here's another example. Here's Tony Robbins giving away his Money Master the Game book for free. You just have to pay the small shipping and handling fee of $7.95 to get it. That small shipping and handling fee is the tripwire offer. And that's the secret to a good tripwire. It is an irresistible offer with a very, 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 very low price resistance. In other words, people aren't making a big financial commitment to buy something from you. It is just the initial sale. It is just that sale that trips them over the wire to get them started in the buying process. The reason this particular get my thingy free and only pay shipping works so well is that it has been proven psychologically that people love and deeply appreciate the fact that you're giving them something for free, even if they are paying the shipping. It's still free, and that creates enormous goodwill with your cold prospect who's discovering you for the first time. That way, they are more inclined to buy from you in the future. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's all sorts of magic that happens during the tripwire sale. There is actually a chemical change that goes on in the brain the second a person buys something. There's a release of endorphins. There is dopamine released to the brain as soon as you buy something. These are called happy hormones. They make you feel good. And guess what you want to do instantly? Buy something else. You have a chemical reaction that takes over your brain that you just can't help. Now, notice I said there's a chemical reaction that happens in our brain when we buy something. I didn't say when we are sold something. That's not just a play of words, but rather a huge difference in perception. People love to buy and hate to be sold. So the tripwire offer should never be perceived by the prospect as if someone is selling them something. It should be perceived as if someone is giving them the opportunity to buy something they can afford instantly. In other words, an impulse buy. So when we make a low dollar or impulse buy purchase, the brain secretes those happy hormones, and what we want to do next is buy another something to keep that happy feeling going. And we may continue buying up to the point where we can't buy anymore, mostly due to the fact that maybe we've reached the limit of money instantly available as impulse buy money in our wallet or credit card. Everyone has their impulse buy money limit that varies at any given time. For some, it may be $100. For others, it may be $1,000 or more. This is the amount of money they can impulsively spend on purchases without feeling any risk or fear of running out of money. But, to you the marketer, this is free money if you have a tripwire in place to receive it. So this chemical reaction hijacks the brain, and we can hardly even help ourselves but continue the happy buying experience. I remember one time I went to buy a shoe at a shop that sells Italian-made shoes. I had a friend's wedding coming up and was already excited by all the buzz that was created around the wedding. So, I went into the shop with the intention of spending just $300 on a pair of shoes. Guess what? I ended up leaving that shop with 2 pairs of shoes and spending $700 on the spot. And, if you know me very well, I hate spending money. So, what happened to me? Dopamine hijacked my brain the moment I bought that first pair of shoes and tried them on. And then the shop owner showed me another pair just as beautiful and stylish as the first, and I couldn't resist the happy feeling of having both of them. After all, I had the money there available to buy, and that money was within my impulse buy money limit. Get the point? Okay, great. Now, remember my colleague Sylvester that I introduced you to at the start of this video? Here's his Tripwire free book funnel where he's giving away a book on how to create a specific kind of resume for just a shipping and handling fee of $9.95. The Tripwire funnel is presently helping Sylvester's resume writing business bring in $47,990 on average per month. And the key to that is the Tripwire sale, the small shipping and handling fee that the prospect pays to get the book. That's what kickstarts the buying frenzy, and the prospect is then shown several upsells immediately after they purchase the Tripwire. Now, if you are wondering and saying to yourself, if a good Tripwire has to offer less buying resistance, then why not just give something away for free, for $0? Well, anytime you give someone something entirely free, they don't value it. But when they purchase it for even just $1, the relationship changes. They become a buyer. And once a buyer, always a buyer. I believe that today is the hardest time ever in the history of the world to get people to give you their money for the first time. I think it's the hardest time ever, and that's because people have been scammed so many times. So the easiest way to get people as new customers is to reduce the barrier to entry down to where there is almost zero risk by offering them a Tripwire at a very low price. If you're used to Digital Marketing Lab, founded by Ryan Deiss, then you probably know that they are known for selling $7 reports on almost everything under the sun. Those are the multiple Tripwires that they use to sell their continuity program, a monthly subscription to their Digital Marketing Lab membership, which is around $39 per month. And Tripwires are not limited to books or $7 reports. It can be anything a target market wants and can be offered to them at a very low price to kickstart the buying frenzy. Here's another example of a Tripwire that offers a free CD. The prospect only has to pay a $4.95 shipping and handling fee to get the free CD. It's a Tripwire funnel built by Sylvester for one of his clients, Valerie Lynn, who's a professional organizer. Valerie wanted to tap into her 12-year experience as a professional organizer and become a consultant and trainer of newbie professional organizers, helping them to start and grow their organizing business. The way she now attracts her ideal clients into her business and converts them into customers is by offering them that free CD that they get by paying the small $4.95 shipping fee. And after that, they are being offered a series of upsells to feed their buying frenzy. At the moment of recording this video, that newly created free CD Tripwire funnel is making Valerie $10,000 per month, and it's still at the launch phase. And, like I said before, Tripwires are not meant to sell info products only. They are being used by the top competition-crushing players in almost every industry under the sun. Troy Llewellyn built a multi-million-dollar company giving away free gun targets to gun lovers as pay-shipping-only Tripwire offers. French Cuffy gives away a $38 silver knot cufflinks as a pay-only $9.95 shipping Tripwire to attract their dream clients to their custom suit design company. Survival Life gives away a $25 credit card knife as a pay-only $4.95 shipping Tripwire to attract tens of thousands of people into their monthly membership sites. One very important thing to note about Tripwires is that they are not limited to products only that are given away at a very low price. It can be a service that you offer at a fraction of its regular price for first-time customers. For example, one barbing salon where I used to have my haircuts offered a $5 haircut to new customers and then charged them the regular rate of $20 if they come back for future haircuts. And finally, a Tripwire should not only be in monetary terms. It can also be in terms of time commitment. Let me give you an example. Right now you're watching this free video. This video is a lead magnet. You are consuming the lead magnet, which we promised you, in exchange for your email address. Did you know this video is part of a Tripwire funnel? Well, it is, and you're currently at step 2 of the funnel. Step 1 was the pre-frame bridge. Like I said before, the pre-frame bridge is either the ad you saw on Facebook and clicked on before landing on the page, or the email you received from us, or the LinkedIn message you received from Sylvester, or the letter you received in your mailbox. Now, the Tripwire is the next step of the funnel, step 3. At the end of this video, if you get enormous value from my presentation, which I know you would, and want to work with us, that is, with Sylvester in particular, so that he can implement all this in your business, then I'll offer you the opportunity to book a strategy session in Sylvester's calendar and fill a quick application. The process of booking the appointment, filling the application, and showing up for the strategy session is a time commitment. And that too is a tripwire. It's a tripwire in the form of a time commitment. As you know, time is money. In the strategy session, Sylvester will find out if you're a good fit and if he can help you. And if that's the case, he'll help you identify what you've already got and help you put together a strategy to dramatically grow your business by 3, 4, even 5 times without increasing the amount of time you spend in your business. So, as you can see, that in itself is of huge value. And remember what I said about a good tripwire? It should provide enormous value at a ridiculous low price. And that's exactly what you get when you get on a strategy call with Sylvester. People will give you their time for a strategy session if they know they're going to get value out of it. Okay, that's it for step number 3, the tripwire. Let's move on to step number 4. Step 4, the core offer, upsells. The big mistake most people make is that they start selling their products with the core offer. They have no tripwire. Heck, most people don't even have a lead magnet, so they ignore the first 3 steps and start with the core offer right away. It's like meeting a girl for the first time and suggesting you want to marry her. How weird is that? But that's actually what most of us do with our products on our websites. We have this expensive product or service that costs, let's say, $500 or $1,500, and we are selling it on our website. And we wonder why we're not making any sales, right? We are trying to sell that expensive product to a cold prospect off the street who has never known us and don't trust us either. A great example of this is what Sylvester used to do in the past before he discovered the power of tripwire funnels. Sylvester has a powerful way of writing resumes for job seekers that he's trademarked the VIP reserved resume. And so, he was struggling to sell the done-for-you service of this VIP resume for $297. Now, if you know anything about the resume writing industry, it's a fiercely competitive market, and there are all kinds of people selling resume writing services out there with prices as low as $40 to as high as $500 or more. And Sylvester, being a guy from Africa who lives in Dallas, Texas, without an American accent, it was a little tough sale to make. Now, don't get me wrong, Sylvester has a powerful VIP resume product that has consistently gotten results for his clients. He also has profound knowledge of advertising copywriting and a great mastery and command of the English language. But when you have to deal with huge competition and cold prospects who don't know you and who don't trust you, and you, having a slightly different accent, telling them that you have one of the best resumes in the world, inspired from your mastery of advertising copywriting, can be a little tough sale to make. And so, what did Sylvester do to solve this problem? You guessed it right. He created a tripwire offer where he gave away a book on how to create a VIP resume as a pay-only $9.95 shipping tripwire. He even gave them his VIP resume creation video course as a bonus if they took the book and pay the $9.95 shipping. That made the tripwire even more irresistible. Then, after they've entered their credit card details to request the book, he then showed them a $47 upsell, which is essentially videos on how to create a VIP resume cover letter and a VIP reserved LinkedIn profile. Then, immediately after that, he sells them video recordings on how to prepare for the job interview for $297. And to make the job interview preparation course an easy sale, he then gave them an irresistible bonus, which is that he and his team will do the VIP resume for the client and save the client the hassle of reading the book and studying the videos. Sales exploded. Initially, when he was selling the done-for-you VIP resume for $297, for every 500 people who saw his offer, only 2 bought, making $594. The problem is, to show his offer to 500 people, he was spending $500 on advertising. That's $1 per click, so he was just netting $94. But when he implemented the tripwire funnel, his sales doubled, and so for every 500 people who saw his offer, 50 of them ordered the free book and paid the $9.95 shipping, making $497.50. Of the 50 people who ordered the book, 14 took the first $47 upsell, making an additional $658. And 2 people took the second $297 upsell, making $594. That's a total of $1,749.50. Now, when he takes away the cost of shipping the 50 books at $11 per book, amounting to a total of $550, he's still left with $1,199.50. That's double what he was making initially, with the same advertising spend of $500. And so this time he's netting $699.50 as opposed to previously when he was only netting $94. So for every $1 he spends on advertising, he gets back $2.40. With this kind of return on investment, the growth of Sylvester's resume writing business is practically unstoppable. That means every time he acquires a customer, he makes a profit. Meaning, he can buy as many customers as he wants at warp speed. He can acquire customers at a speed most of his competition can't match and at a price they can't afford. Today, Sylvester is spending more on advertising and showing his Tripwire offer to over 10,000 people on average per month and making $23,990 after subtracting his advertising cost and the cost of shipping the books. And all of that is thanks to the buying frenzy created by the $9.95 Tripwire. And that's just on the front-end Tripwire funnel. We've not even talked about what he makes on the back end from the sales of his high-ticket coaching program that he sells to his existing customers for $1,200 apiece. You see, once those customers have been acquired and paid for by the Tripwire funnel, anything you sell to them once they are in your email list is free money because all you have to do to sell to them is to send them emails. In other words, free advertising. For a Tripwire funnel to work well, these two things must be right. 1. The choice of product or service to offer as Tripwire is critical. It must pass what Sylvester calls the Tripwire irresistibility test. Most people have tried to implement Tripwire funnels, but have failed miserably because their Tripwire simply didn't pass the Tripwire irresistibility test. 2. The upsells that are offered immediately after the Tripwire must also pass what Sylvester calls the upsell compatibility test. If the funnel doesn't pass those two tests, then it won't work. Period. Now, let's move on to the next and final step of the system. Step 5. The Profit Maximizer. Now, at the start of this presentation, I promised to show you how to generate 5, 10, 20, or even 30 new high-ticket clients every single month on demand and with predictability. This is where that happens. The role of steps 1 to 4 of the system is to enable you to buy advertising at a profit. And because you're acquiring customers at a profit, that enables you to acquire customers at warp speed. Beyond step 4, everything you sell to those customers is to maximize your profits, hence the term Profit Maximizer. It's like free money since you no longer have to pay for advertising. You can simply communicate with them and sell them your higher ticket products and services through email. A good Tripwire and upsells will help build trust, create goodwill, and offer a wow experience to your customers and make it much easier for a percentage of them to buy your high-ticket programs. After your customers enter your Tripwire funnel, the next place to send them is to your high-ticket funnel. A high-ticket funnel is basically a short training video where we demonstrate that we have the ultimate solution to our client's problem and then ask them to reach out if they would like additional help. This help can be in the form of one-on-one coaching, group coaching, expensive done-for-you services, etc. The result of executing this correctly is that you will have a predictable way to generate 5, 10, 20, or more new high-ticket clients month after month. And the best part? You will know down to the dollar and day how your business and marketing efforts will perform. In Sylvester's case, for example, whenever he spends $500 on advertising, he brings 50 customers into his Tripwire funnel. And out of those 50, one of them will buy his high-ticket done-for-you service for $1,200. And now, with a monthly ad spend of $10,000, he brings 1,000 customers into his Tripwire funnel. And out of those 1,000 customers, 20 of them sign up for his high-ticket done-for-you service for $1,200 each, making $24,000. And if you add that up to the $23,990 he makes on the front-end Tripwire funnel, between step 1 and step 4, that's a total of $47,990 per month. With that kind of numbers, Sylvester will keep growing his resume writing business exponentially and crushing the competition. Now, this result should not be considered as typical, and they should not be construed as a promise that you'll get the exact same results. Every person's business is different, and depending on what they are selling and the price points, they could have results that are better or worse than this, or no result at all. I use Sylvester's example here just to show you what's possible when this Tripwire and high-ticket funnels are set up correctly. To execute this exponential growth system correctly, you need to get these 4 things in alignment, and I refer to this as cracking the code. The 4 things are message, market, media, system. When you have these 4 things in alignment, you can unlock the code and literally have some amazing results, just like Sylvester and his clients have experienced. Valerie Lynn has been working with Sylvester now for 3 months. She started with no product and no funnel. She had only the desire to use her 12 years experience as a professional organizer to help other wannabe professional organizers start and run their organizing businesses. Sylvester built her Tripwire free CD funnel, and her high-ticket funnel helped her with the structuring and creation of the content of her Tripwire CD and upsell products, and also designed her high-ticket offers. And right now, she's making $10,000 per month and on track to making $25,000 per month very soon. Now again, you have to have the right system to be able to do this and get these kinds of results. And you can do it the hard way, which is like going up to the lock and trying to guess the code, but you know there are more than 10,000 possible combinations to a 4-digit lock. Well, you can try to crack it yourself, and who knows, maybe you will find a combination that works in a year or 2 or 3, but most probably never. Or you can do it the easy way and just get the code to unlock it and get the results immediately, and that's what Sylvester does all day in his own business and for his clients and their businesses. Well, by now you're probably thinking, how can I get an exponential growth system in my business that can generate 5, 10, 20 new high-ticket clients every single month? Now, this is perfect for you if you are looking to attract high-ticket clients in a predictable, down-to-the-dollar way, accelerate the growth of your coaching, consulting, training, info publishing, or services business, dominate your market, increase your fees, reduce your workload and spend more quality time with family, friends, and loved ones, and have free time for travel and vacation. Right now, Sylvester is looking for a few more of his dream clients, where he can help them get these kinds of massive results that I've shared with you. That's why, for a limited time, he'd like to work with you in a marketing strategy session if you meet the criteria below. Sylvester works with primarily 3 types of clients. 1. People who want to generate more red-hot leads who are ready to buy now and don't penny pinch and delay decision. 2. People who want to improve their sales conversion and get people to decide on the call instead of staying in the awkward limbo maybe state. 3. People who want to dramatically increase their prices and work with higher caliber clients so that they can make more money while dealing with less work and headaches. So here's how the process works. You and Sylvester will be focused on a specific and custom-tailored strategy and execution to help you solve the 2 biggest problems that most consultants, coaches, authors, experts, and service businesses face, which are 1. Traffic and generating the targeted segment of high-value clients who are ready to buy now, and 2. Conversion and making sure that you have a system that takes traffic and converts it into high-ticket paying customers in a predictable and profitable down-to-the-dollar-and-day fashion. This marketing strategy sessions will take around 45 minutes, and you will be speaking with Sylvester personally, and he'll be helping you identify what you've already got and helping you put together a strategy to dramatically grow your business by 3, 4, even 5 times without increasing the amount of time you spend in your business. So, who is this for? Well, this is for coaches, consultants, authors, experts, and service business owners who are already in business and making some sales. Typically, they are selling information products, done-for-you services, providing coaching in a group or one-on-one setting or live events. This is for people who know they are good at what they do and they truly believe that they can dominate their marketplace and make a high 6-figure or even 7-figure income doing it. It's also for people who truly value helping others and getting them results above everything else. People willing to have some skin in the game and understand that they need to invest some money to grow their business and take it to that next level. Working with Sylvester as a client is not cheap, but most of his clients make back more than their investment within the first 4 to 6 weeks, and then they want to stick with him for the long term because they see results. So, who is this not for? This is not for people who want to start or like the idea of having a consulting or coaching business. You must already have something going and be good at what you do. People who make excuses and complain. People who are stuck in information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action or get results. Anyone not serious about growing their business by another $100,000 to $1 million in the next 12 months. Now, knowing that you and Sylvester are a good fit is crucial because he likes to get all of his clients' results and work with them for the long term. And to do that, he needs to get them a quick return on investment. And the truth is that there are some people who he cannot help, and if that's the case, he will be 100% upfront with you and suggest somebody else or an alternative. He's only looking for those who are a good fit and who he's certain he can get results for. The first step is to complete an application for a private strategy session below, and this application is necessary to determine 1. That Sylvester can help you and that he's the best person to help you generate those results, and 2. That you are ready to step up, commit, take action, and do the required work to generate the results. Now, once we receive your application, you will be able to schedule a time with Sylvester to conduct your strategy session. And this is where you and Sylvester will really start working together to figure out what you want and how to make it happen in the fastest time possible and with predictability. And then, at the end of the call, one of two things will happen. You'll either be a fit and Sylvester will extend an invitation to work with you as one of his clients, or if it's not a good fit, that's totally okay too, and there's no hard feelings or obligations or anything. Either way, you will receive an insanely valuable strategy session and will walk away with newfound clarity as to where you are right now and what's holding you back from achieving the results that you want. You'll also know the exact next steps necessary to take action and break through your barriers. It will likely be the most valuable 45 minutes you invest in your business this year. So go ahead and complete your application now, and we'll see if you and Sylvester are a good fit for doing business together. Now, right now, we've had over 100 coaches, consultants, authors, and experts apply in the last 30 days. So this opportunity is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time needed in order to provide you with results. And because, like I said before, we only work with clients who we know with certainty and conviction that Sylvester can generate them results and a return on their investment. Out of every 100 that apply, we can generally only work with 5 clients at a time, and right now 3 of these 5 spots are currently filled up, and we're looking to fill the last 2 as quickly as possible. So, with that being said, please understand that this window of opportunity won't be available for long. And what we've found is that those who have the ability to make decisions and act quickly are the most likely to get results and most likely to become our best clients, and crush it together for years to come. So if you feel like this is right for you, go ahead and apply right now to see if you qualify, and then go ahead and follow the instructions on the next page.